How's it, Sean from Combat Simulations? Welcome to the fifth video, the fifth part of our conquest of the motherland, Soviet Union, as the Germans. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel, it's free, and also leave comments and suggestions, and watch my videos, and like them and share them, helps me a lot, it really does. Watch, like, and share, and subscribe, it helps a lot. Alright, so you've got to, I'm starting up here, you see, we've got to remember, I always forget this part of it. There's a few things we got to remember in this video and in this game. This part I always forget. So I've got to remember that. That's the first thing I've got to remember because I get tied up down here. Because it's happened to me on a playthrough before. I got tied up down here and I press end turn and I forget the finish front. And this is active this turn. See what I mean? So we can move this. Can't forget these things. And now also, so I'm just doing the things now that I remember so I don't forget them. There's quite the things to remember building up here. So get them out of the way first turn. You understand? Alright, all these guys, we gave that focus card to these Panzergruppens. And then there's these cards now we can select this turn. So we're going to go through these and do these first. So we don't forget them. And they cost 1 political point. It's a shame. I've only got 17. Alright, issue orders to all divisions allowing increased tactical flexibility. And then we get a commander offense bonus. Right, that's a nice card. Let's look at this one. Where's it now? Okay. Flanks. Order all divisions to take care to protect their flanks while advancing. So we get a half commander bonus and we get a half commander defense. I like that. I like that because if you look here, we've got a minus 25 defense and a 50 plus. But I don't think we need it now. I don't think we need it at all the first few turns because the Soviets are really just retreating. But it's a nice card. It's really a nice card. It gives you that bit of flexibility there. Development. Request that all divisions advance rapidly in an attempt to encircle the enemy formations. Half commander bonus, half commander. I like this one. Half commander maneuver APs. That's like a card. I think we're going to take that one. All divisions are requested to adhere to maneuver warfare guidelines plus command maneuver AP bonus. So that we get a full AP bonus. That'd be nice too to get around. But I think we'll take the offensive bonus as well. Inspire. Commence a series of divisional inspections aimed at raising the morale of the troops. Command inspire morale, fix morale. I think we're going to take this. I like this in development. Okay, we're going to play that. General Hoopner, 4th Panzer Group HQ, 120 kilometers northwest. The Canis, fine visibility, good, gentle breeze, high temperature, 20 degrees. Hoopner has authorized divisions to conduct an aggressive stance and attempt to envelop the enemy. 4th Panzer Group HQ divisions gain an ongoing 10% offensive and 10% AP bonus commencing next turn. You can only play a single officer card per turn. Bonuses will continue automatically until changed. No bonuses will be applied if the unit is cut off or outside command range. Okay, we're going to remember that. And it's only next turn. So that's a pity because the actual card, the command card, took a turn before it came into now it comes into to play, and now these cards. So it's like by the end of the game we'll get all these cards activate. All right, where's the other one? Gagarin. We're also going to do the envelopment thing. Yeah. Gagarin's authorized division to conduct aggressive stance. He gets a 15%. An ongoing 15 and a 15 AP. Must be because of this. Yeah, fancy general. Visibility is good. Light airs, temperature is 23 degrees. 130 kilometers west of Brest-Litovsk. Can't pronounce that. And where's the other one? Kleist. I think it's Kleist. Is this Kleist? Yeah, Kleist. Yeah, let's play the card. Okay, he only gets 10%. All right, this is now reminded me there's a few things we need to talk about here. First of all, this. Before we get, every time, whenever I finish a video, I spend about an hour going through all these reports and finding out, because we're going to look at some of these reports now, especially the performance Where's it now? Performance evaluation. Brilliant, brilliant report. How it judges and how it evaluates you. So I spent about an hour just going through what I'm going to do and how I'm, just thinking about where I'm and reading all these decisions first so I can understand what they are. So I noticed that if you have a look here, this is the crisis division. Micromanagement of the Panzergruppe by the Führer, minus 30 AP. And none of these other guys have that. Just Kleists. Now, check this thing out here. Hitler's interference. You have chosen a strategy of support Hitler or Moscow or bust, which we chose, Moscow or bust, which have an unfortunate side effect of the Führer on occasion deciding to bypass the chain of command and directly contacting your Panzergruppe commanders with personal orders of his own. The confusion that results from this unwanted interference manifests itself in a loss of momentum. Minus 30 action points, Hitler. Huh? For all units in the affected Panzergruppe. The chance of this occurring with a support Hitler strategy is twice that of a Moscow bust. Any effects last for this turn only. So it's twice of the Moscow bust, which we chose. Historically, the Führer was a terrible micromanager, involved himself with even minor tactical matters on a regular basis. Look at this. So he's now, I was just browsing, having a look at my units. I didn't see this in a report. I didn't catch it in a report, but I see now. I just saw this while I was looking here by arbitrary, by chance, and I found it's minus 30. Hitler's interfered there. So he has it's only lasts for one turn. You understand? But I mean, shit. And it's with the last strategy, the one that's the one where you can choose your own objectives. You don't have interference for Hitler. This is not affected there. It's only for the Moscow bus or support Hitler. Yeah. Now, one more thing I wanted to look at here is, where is it now? Wait. There's our guy. Right? So it's just nice to know where he is. We don't always look and see where he is. You can't see him on this. Well, you can. There's a little H, but that's really where you can see him. There he is. He's in this division. He's going to be taking the assault this time. He's going to be involved here. Anything else we want to do? This. I read on the manual. This thing here, because I want to take this down. Where is it? This Brest. See if you look here. This Brest, Lvovsk. Now, these guys arrive. This is the siege artillery. So it takes one turn. That's 4 turns to arrive. And then I was reading. I'm wondering, because I want to assault this. This is going to give us 4 points, political points. We need the damn things. I wanted to assault this. But I didn't know when. So now you got to remember, it takes 4 turns. And then it takes a turn to set up and whatever before it starts firing. So we might just attack it anyway, not wait for this thing. Because I think we got good odds here. We've got five around here. Look, he's got 200. He's got 200. But we got a 5-sider here. And I might bring in guys to help him. So we're going to... before we do the decisions, let's just... Okay, that's the priorities. That's what we have. There's the intel, which we know about, really. There's our staff. This I'm going to talk to you now about. Okay, I'm going to talk to you now about that. And then the daily logs. This is just like the quartermaster, the FSB, truck maintenance. Yeah. Performance evaluation is very, very interesting. High command is continually assessing all key staff on an ongoing basis. The following can be considered to be up-to-date picture of the command potential. So I got a 64 on leadership. Strong people skills can resolve and diffuse difficult outcomes. 64%. So that's relationship with superiors. Change from start 14%. That's my 64% evaluation. Relationship unclear. That's Gurkha and whatever is 18% plus 18, and relationship from the start 10%. Subordinates. Overall relationship and change from the start 42%. That's evaluation of 64. Your leadership is assessed on your ability to maintain relationships with your superiors and subordinates. Nobody's expecting you to be loved by one and all, but you should be able to manage both good and bad relationships in a manner that enables you to effectively prosecute the war. Strategic shows an acceptable strategic principles. Acceptable, 51%. 3 stars. Okay, so this is on German units lost. Well, this must be out of date. We're going to see by next turn, because it hasn't taken into account this turn. I mean, because German units have lost a good couple. I've got one cities as one. Strategic evaluation. Your strategic judgment is assessed on your ability to take objectives and maintain the integrity of the here. Casualties are expected, but losing entire divisions or HQs isn't acceptable. It's calculated by taking a victory point tally, less points for destroying units, and added 50 plus 50 expressed as a percentage. So I go to 51, but there's nothing there. Yeah, so German units lost, but Soviet units lost. So I don't know how they work that out, but tactical, I've got 100%, 5 star. Possesses superlative tactical judgment and abilities. Total turn. Battles fought 39. Battles won 38. Battles drawn 0. And we lost a battle. I don't think we lost a battle. Did we lose a battle? I don't remember that. Loss rate 3%. Tactical evaluation 100%. Your tactical judgment is assessed on the success of battles that you have initiated, e.g. battles that occur on the Soviet turn are excluded. Okay, is outside of your control. A loss rate of 20% is considered to be acceptable, equivalent to a 50% evaluation. So we have a loss rate of 3%. 5 stars for logistical outstanding ability to keep logistical pipelines flowing regardless. Okay, so 100% all over. Your logistical evaluation is an aggregate of all 3 theaters. Efficiency is measured by taking the amount of fuel at your Panzergruppe HQs, what's available for use as a percentage of the fuel required in each theater for one quota. By measuring the end fuel state all interruptions, FSB relocations and overruns are taken into account. High Command's only concern is that you have managed to provide enough fuel at the point where it's needed. Okay, so we know we did that. 5 stars, able to deal with civilian affairs, provided external assistance on hand. Right, so partisan levels, this is average partisan levels 0%. We deferred that, didn't we? Your civil affairs evaluation measures your ability to maintain the partisan threat level on an acceptable level. Management of the occupied territories is something that you will have to measure of influence over. That is something that you have a measure of influence over, and you are expected to apply the same level of professionalism here as for the military side of the campaign. All right. It is recognized that the partisan threat cannot be removed. An acceptable level is a round number, less. Sorry about that. Less 2, expressed as a percentage. Any points above or below this are multiplied by 5 and added to 50. Okay, we don't need to know that, but we're doing a decent job, I suppose. Ethics, acceptable standards for warfare, commander, flexible. War crimes. Your ethical evaluation measures your ability to maintain an appropriate sense of morals. Appropriate sense and ethics amongst the horrors of war. The here does not condone a reversion back to the law of the jungle. War crimes are converted to a percentage by adding plus 50. 3 stars. Overall, promotion prospects ready for a bigger challenge. The Führer struggles to reach the same conclusion given such poor performance. What can you say? Poor performance. What are you talking about? Okay, leadership. This is our overall ranking. Leadership is 4, strategic criteria 5 stars. All of those overall is a 4 stars, 70%. Your over evaluation aggregate of all individual assessments. The fear's opinion is in response to that of the high command assessment. If fear's current relationship with you is turned into a percentage. If 0, then 50, and compared to the high command rating, if fear will disagree if there's a large enough disparity. Well, he just given such a poor performance. Yeah, we're not gonna. These are decisions. We took all those security decisions. Yeah, and we delegate. Well, decisions delegated in the previous. We didn't delegate any decisions, which is great. Review cards played. Yeah, we played those, and this is what we have to do this turn. So Luftwaffe is still busy suppressing the Red Army. So there's nothing. We've done all the theater, and we need to hand out all the focus cards, which we've done. And 1st Division, 4th Division failed to deploy. That's the 9th Army. Okay, those are. He hasn't had any divisions. He hasn't received any. Like the 1st is deployed. 4 divisions failed to deploy. 1 division is pending, and 5 decisions outstanding requiring your. Yeah, but I can't. What must I do? Every decision. Yeah, there's one political vote code for each decision that's delegated. Staff and resources are still. Then the cost is waived, as everybody is should you pull together. It's difficult. Yeah, well, we can't do anything about that. I'm sure. It's this loss assessment is brilliant, eh? Look at this. This is all our losses. 11,800, 175 tanks, 300 transports. And this breaks it down into wounded. 8,850 and missing. Light tanks, medium. And then trucks. There was no artillery. So in service at the start, 11,000 wounded troops. 8,000 and missing 450. Officer losses 405. Wounded 354. Officer loss rate 29,000. Infantry loss at 29,000 per day. And the Soviets 28. Tanks 2,500 odd. 175 loss rate 43 per day. Enemy is 5 per day. And then this is the broken down statistics. Brilliant, eh? I'm not going to read all these battle reports. I'll just read one. Just all the battles are taken into account. Like the 3rd Division under the 18th Army HQ engaged. The 1st Division known to be under the Soviet 8th Army as a result of a 6-hour assault in typical flat agricultural terrain and good visibility. It even takes the degrees. We moved forward unhindered with minor losses. And then just the summary of the fuel on hand and the runners and all this type of stuff of all these headquarters, and then each one's log, which is brilliant too. And then the logistics for the AGN, fuel in and fuel out. We've got them for all in the rail capacity. So north we need 24 trains per day, 38 trains, 32, and this is the truck columns is very interesting. Like in this, as it's moved on, that was the first turn. So we've lost so many trucks to supply of ammo, supply and ammo, distance penalties -3, and route penalties. So we've got 130 trucks left. So we've got enough trucks, and they're required to fuel. That's the Panzer Group is required fuel, and also distance from the HQ 180 accumulated mileage. Yeah, and you'll see here, I know I'm going all this fatigue, all the fatigue we've picked up, eh? Because when you're in the Panzer Blitzkrieg, whatever method, you accumulate fatigue, and this comes directly off your readiness, and then all the integrity. That's what's that measure against what we started, troops and tanks and everything in there. This one's 89. It's quite low. And then there's nothing, and then readiness levels. So the fatigue is taken off the. It's a constant. Each turn, if I'm not mistaken, you get supplied with fuel, which lifts your readiness level. So if you're down, for example, if you got like 80 readiness, the fuel comes in and puts it back to 100. But this, if I'm not mistaken, fatigue is a permanent while you're in that thing. So you accumulate fatigue. It doesn't readiness, doesn't remove fatigue. Yeah, that's how I understand it. I might be wrong. I'm still learning this. And then just your breakdowns. And then your different, what you started, friends and foes, subordinates, and very important, these guys, your subordinates, they give an AP bonus depending on their relationship. Like if it's 7, he gets a 7. That's a movement bonus. And then just your standard HQs. I know I'm going through this because I read everything. Just that, so you got commands and stuff coming out of your arse. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think I covered everything on the map. I just want to make sure I don't leave anything out. I know I spoke about the and we're left with this. Okay, now I read through all these decisions last night. Before I made this video, I just went through all this just so I could get a better understanding of what they require. Because you got to be careful here. You have to be careful. The fact these cards took one political point, and there was 3 of them. Right? So that was 3 political points. If I'd gone in here and just made willy-nilly decisions, some of these decisions take 10 political points. If I went in there and just made willy-nilly decisions, I wouldn't have enough political points for these hoes here. So you've got to check. See, in the beginning, I was just reading them and like, I'll take that one. 10. I'll take that one. 10, 12. Yeah, I'll take. You've got to read all of these to see what the cost of the political points is, and then you've got to look and see, did you deliver all the cards to the map? Have you played all these cards, support cards, which are delivered, but now these divisions, they need these cards, and they cost 1 political point, and I've only got 14 for all of these. So political points are important. That's why we're going to push these, these towns here. Where is it now? This will give me 4 political points because I know that's 4 because of the decision I took, Moscow bus, and it's where is this damn thing? Yeah, I wish this was down. I know I'm going on about this. Is it the game log? Here we go. You see, North captured political cities. Red dot 8 captured my center. It's because I didn't pick what Hitler picked. And South, he values South, which is higher. Rostov is higher, which gives him 5. And Army HQ is 8. So I get 4. Are you with me? So if I take this city, I might take it this turn because I need the political points. And I might want to take this. You see, there's no political. There's like 1 political. I don't know if I get political points for there. But yeah, if I can take this turn, that's 5 political points. And these decisions, let me tell you something, they're coming thick and fast every turn. And they got 10s and 9s and 10s and just now 15 political. And then you have to make this decision, and because you can't, then you're sitting with this type of 75% chance of a bad outcome. Are you with me? So, yeah. So it's not, you gotta look and see what you got left, and you gotta like give out your points. Like I wouldn't have taken this. Now that I think about this decision here, where I took it for 4 points, I would have kept this 4 points. I need it. I would have just said no. You can go and this one didn't cost me any points. This one I took nothing. But if I'd taken something, I wouldn't have enough for here. Anyway, that's my rambling. All right, so let's read this one. I'm going to read through everything because it just gives us a great, background to these decisions, helps us make these decisions. So I'm going to read them for that. Okay, so this one we're going to start with. This decision concerns this guy here because I read it already. The staff, right? This guy, this staff, Frederick Schillerman, he's got a handicap of 20, right? If you read here, or any decision where you don't choose an option, even if it's to do nothing option, even if it's to do nothing. I did a lot of to do nothing options. I did a few of them. I always thought that that option where it says to do nothing is a decision in itself. It's a decision. It's not a do nothing thing. If you get a series of options to choose, and then you just choose, okay, I'm going to leave the status quo as it is. That's a decision you've taken. It's not for him to decide. So, but they obviously don't have it that way. So, if you look here, any decision where you don't choose an option, even if it's to do nothing option, will be delegated to your chief of staff. He will take care of the matter for you at a small political point cost. And the result of any action he took will be shown in the next turn's daily log staff report. Most of the time he'll choose the lowest PP option, but it's not always the case. Whenever there's a random roll required to determine a decision outcome, your chief of staff's handicap, will act as a negative influence to the roll, making bad outcomes more likely. Choose wisely which decisions you delegate and take into account the capability of your chief of staff. The smaller his handicap, the better he is at making decisions. So obviously, that's that guy. So, for example, here, if we, well, no, it's not that one. Sorry, man, it's this one, yeah. So, just taking an example, this is like 90% chance of a good income. So if we left this and didn't make a decision, he'd come along here. It says he takes the lowest cost one, which is obviously he'd probably accept this. But if he doesn't and he takes this decision, that's 20% off, I'm assuming. So instead of a 90% chance, we only have a 70%. That's how I'm thinking that thing's working. You with me? So I'm thinking that. Anyway, this decision is about him staying with us, or we transferring him out, and maybe getting a better chief of staff or something like that, or maybe having a talk to him, and maybe. So it's an important decision, but now he's costing. He's got 12 up there, but there's a 0 to accept this decision, and then we have these buggers over here that are 6 and 10s, and 5 and 9s. So I can take both of these ones, but I'm sure it's going to give affects Gurkha, so it's going to give him a bad taste in his mouth. So I was hoping maybe I could take this one good one, and then take one bad one, and I'm hoping that will counterbalance it, because he's not gonna like this. Ignore the infrastructure. He's the infrastructure guy with the trucks, or is it the trains? But this is now a 70% chance of a bad outcome. So this means maybe we these things, because they've got a rating. Okay, I'm not going to go to it, but these trainers, if I can see it here, I don't know where their rating is. Supply consumption. I'm just checking here because I want to. I wonder if it's under rail capacity. No, they've got a rating. I wonder if it's under. I'm just trying to find. Anyway, I'm not going to go through it. I'm wasting time here. But they've got a rail, like a percentage rating that they apply to the rail, like 180 or 120 or something. So it might be minusing that. So this has put me in a conundrum here, and I have to decide. So what I've decided to do is maybe take the 6 and the 5. That's 11. And that leaves me with 3 points that I can do nothing with, and then just keep the status quo with this guy. And either way, if I took the 6, I can't take. If I took the 10 here, which is fine, and then I took the 5 over here, they made a decision that I can't take the 5 because it's like I need this extra point. You know, I'm actually even thinking of political points. No, I don't want to do that. That affects my victory score. I'd like to take political points, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do, or I could give a 90% chance of a good outcome, and then he's increased and becomes better and whatever, and he can go there and make those decisions for me. So it's a tough one. Or just leave these decisions. But I don't like to leave them because he's going to come in there and make them. And he'll make he'll make the 75% bad outcome one. Because he takes the lowest points. So I'm going to decide. I've decided to accept the situation 0. And then I'm going to sit over here and I'm going to probably take the 6 and the 5. Or maybe just take one of these. Why is this important? Doesn't tell you what the consequences of that. So, I don't know. Well, this is what I'm going to do. Let's deal with this one first. I am going to take this 0. I'm going to keep the status quo. Not worry about him. So just save us the points. All right, let's just read this. This is our commander-in-chief. No, you cannot transfer your chief of staff here to OKW in exchange for ours. You ask me why it is that it is you that has to carry the burden of a combat-stressed officer who performs badly. What do you think High Command would think of me if I employed him here at OKW? Yes, I realize that I have placed you in a difficult situation. He isn't an asset to your staff, I know that, but he's a relative of mine, and I'm obliged to look after him. As your immediate superior, I ask you to accept. I don't know what that acquiesce and accept the situation for the awkward one that is. I'm extremely grateful for the assistance that you are rendering, and you can be assured that your understanding and help will not go unnoticed or unrewarded. He doesn't want me to transfer this staff to him. He's not interested in that. Okay, now this is Shellerman. This is the chief of staff. No, Herr Oberst. This is the guy that 20% works for us. I do not wish the transfer anywhere. Not today, not tomorrow. I'm enjoying my role as chief of staff and look forward to fulfilling my duty here for the duration of the war. While I do have the occasional minor lapse, I consider that I'm doing an excellent job and that my performance appraisals should reflect this. Do they, Herr Oberst? Is that what they say? I sincerely hope that they do because it would be a most unfortunate if they did not. All right. The doctors tell me, Herr Oberst, General Oberst, that I have anger issues, that I have killed non-combatants in blind rage. There's one way not having him around. I have no recollection of this and consider myself to be even-natured. I'm sure you're not. And the fact that you got no recollection of this is even worse. You can be confident, Herr General Oberst, that I view you in a positive light. I see you as a friend. I trust our relationship will only grow stronger over time. Okay, you're operating out of a headquarters. OKH. Your efforts are influenced by your chief of staff and the quality of the general staff work that emanates from within your headquarters. Your chief of staff has a handicap rating which is applied to any decisions that you delegate to him, which have a random probability of a result occurring. Handicap reflects the difference in decision-making ability between yourself and your assistant. It is assumed that you are better at evaluating and deciding matters than your chief of staff. In all cases, the handicap acts against your best interest. The larger the handicap, the less effective is your chief of staff. There is scope for improving or worsening the handicap via occasional decisions. Chief of staff can also have other dimensions to their character which may turn out to be more important than the size of the handicap. Your staff have an effectiveness rating which is based around an index of 100. Above this amount, the better they are performing, and below, well, there is room for improvement. If your staff effectiveness crosses certain thresholds, you'll notice that there will be a small impact on the cost of making decisions. You can find any details, if applicable, under the option cost report attached to all decisions. That's this one. So, yeah, they'll be able. There's a small impact on. So he's talking about this, but there's no impact now because we're just working with him. I'm going to accept the situation. There. I'm going to take this one. We don't look. It's costing a shitload of political points to encourage all this. It costs a shitload of political points. We don't, and these are chances like it's like 90% chance and 10% chance of a bad outcome, and then it's going to cost us all this. So we can keep him as a standard co. Okay, we don't need to. All right, accept the situation. There's little you can do to decide. So you decide to cut your losses and live with your traumatized psychotic chief of staff. He gets 11 because he liked that. He was happy that we did that. So okay, so that's decided. Okay, let's just read through these decisions and decide what to do here. I'm either gonna take the 75% chance of bad income, or I'm just going to keep pushing forward. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't want to piss him off, because this guy, Gurkha, is in charge of the trains, man. We can't piss him off. We can't have him pissed off, man, really. Where are we now? Where's that thing there where it says, yeah, sorry, man, this is unclear. This is General Gurkha. He's got a 6. 12 is good. And these guys have got like 1s and 7s. Everybody's got he's got a -3 and he's still neutral. So I'm assuming it goes up. He's -9 and he's still neutral. So I'm sure 6. We can probably go up to -12. But it depends on what happens here. Alright, General Gurkha. It has come to my attention that the Eisenbahn Truppe have been ordered to convert the maximum amount of Soviet rail to standard gauge in the shortest possible time. This is all well and good, but it ignores the fundamental issue, namely rail infrastructure. Without taking time to convert the rail links and feed them into the workshops, engine sheds, coal landing stations, and passing bays, the rail network won't be able to function at optimum levels. These are all necessary components of a well-rounded system. It's also becoming clear that the water towers are also being ignored. Are you aware that the German locomotives are smaller and require additional water refills than the Soviet ones? If more towers aren't built to service the need, our locomotives will be stranded for want of a basic necessity. Is this what you would desire? Well, Commander Braubek's maximum mileage of converted rail is the benchmark we are aiming for here at the Oker Commander de Wehrmacht. Forget about fiddling around with water towers and noddy huts. Noddy. Push the noddy huts. Push the standard gauge track as far forward as possible. We have targets for track mileage. Targets are expected to be achieved. It would be politically unwise to interfere. Einsatztruppe. These were the railway engineers, a section of Wehrmacht's pioneer controlled by the chief, the Transportwesen, General Gurkha. I think we've read this, but we're just going to read this again just for prosperity, and so that it can remind us of what it was. The rail track in Germany and Europe was a standard 4.85, but the Russian track was wider. That's, I think, 5 inches and had to be converted. This was a slow, tedious process that allowed the Russians to retreat into the interior. The amount of Eisenbahn needed and the equipment and supplies they required was chronically underestimated by the German planners. Changing the track gauge was time-consuming and didn't solve all the problems, as the Russian sleepers were of an inferior wooden construction to the German iron ones, and consequently had less stability in mud conditions. The Russian rails were lighter than the normal German ones per unit of length, and the number of sleepers were a third less than the standard, preventing the use of heavier modern German locomotives and requiring older, less efficient locomotives instead. The Eisenbahn were under a lot of pressure to convert the greatest amount of track in the shortest possible time and didn't always do their job with a view to operational use. Necessary items such as workshops, engine sheds, switching yards, and even double-line tracking were left undone in the race to push the converted track over closer to the front lines. Signaling and communication equipment was in very short supply, and what was already in place was either dismantled by the retreating Russians or destroyed by the advancing Germans. Train collisions were common. Okay, this is just background on Gurkha. Born in 1884 in East Prussia, he started his military career as an ensign in the Prussian Rifle Battalion. During World War I, he served in numerous roles and gradually rose to the ranks. Between the wars, Gurkha was an officer in the section of the Department of Defense. With the coming of World War II, he was promoted to general and made Chief des Transportwagens at OKH. And I don't know what that transport Chief Wehrmacht at OKW, which combined gave him control of wartime transport by rail and inland waterways. His authority, however, didn't extend to either the Navy or the Air Force, and the best he could do was ask them to put transport capacity at his disposal. Unfortunately, he also didn't have control over the motor transport. That was Wagner, whatever, which meant he controlled the middle of the logistical pipeline, but neither of its ends. He died in the U.S. in captivity, 1947, under U.S. captivity. So he didn't go to the Nuremberg trials because they were held right after the war, 46. Oh, I wonder what he died of. Okay, so there's the cost breakdown. It costs 2 points more. The actual cost is 4, but 2 because Hitler's last priority. Yeah, it's Moscow. So it's costing us more. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave one decision for the SO to take. This is Army Group South. It's the least, I'm not saying important, but Army Group Center is very important. Okay, it's got the biggest 2 Army Panzergruppe and all this type of stuff. So I'm going to make the best decision for that. And I'm going to leave this decision. I'm not going to make this or that or whatever. And I'm going to leave it. And then whatever my subordinate makes, whatever decision he makes, if it's there the next turn, we'll make it. If we've got our political, we'll come and make that decision. If he's had to make the decision, he usually takes the lowest one possible, but he might not. But I don't want to, because I know this is going to piss off Gurkha. And I know this might piss him off, or it's going to destroy something. So this is the best one. So I'm going to make it for this one. Yeah, I'm going to make it. It's great. So Gurkha currently is good. So the Eisen Trooper will take whatever time necessary to repair and replace the track infrastructure. This gives him a +7 good relationship. He's unimpressed. We don't need to worry about him. And the construction effort at AG South is 40. Previously was 150. So this is their work determined thing there. Now we can't make it. So we're gonna leave this decision. We could take this, but we don't want a bad. So we're gonna leave this. If he comes and takes this, so be it. This last decision, because it's the cheapest. But we're not gonna take it. We're gonna let him take. He might take one of these. You understand? So we're going to leave that. We're going to forget about that decision. That's not what we're going to take. All right, now let's start with the real meat of the game. Fighting. Let's start over here. What's the time? This is 43 minutes just on these decisions. So we play but we have to look. I like doing these decisions. It's part of the thematic feel of this game. I mean, it's part of being. It's part of really playing this game, and I like that. So it's a great game. So I'm going to move him in there. I'm going to move him in there. Now I'm wondering if I should put him. I'm going to move him down, and I think we're not going to do much here. I'm not going to take much, and we're not going to take these guys on. We just this little place where he left us here. A nice, yeah. And that's like 207 against 75, and he's not really that, so let's attack. I'm sure we can take it. So we lost 1,200, he lost 1,800, so it wasn't a good Wasn't it good? But we're not going to advance. Oh, we can. We can. No, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it as it is. I'm going to leave this German division here as a backup. See, if he's got to move, he can back up. You see, he can decide to back up there. So I'm going to leave him there. Leave this hole here. He comes in there, we'll hit him again. That's all I'm going to do here. I wonder if I should move this O in here. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. See, yeah, we can't. You see, 189, 189. This is big defense, and we could. Yeah, but see, there he leaves it here to attack us now. I'm gonna move this into there, and I'm gonna keep that HQ over there. And I think that's all we're gonna do with the finished front. Just maintain the status quo over there. I've just got to make sure I've done everything. Everything's done. Yeah, you don't know if we've done all the reps. Just pity about leaving this decision. I would like to have made this decision. You understand? So, hey, and I can imagine next turn's going to be 150 decisions. Eh? Hey, I don't want to take that 0. Okay, let's do the fighting. Okay, I'm going to move this whole lot up. This is the 18th army. So what I'm going to do is, the plan with the 18th is to take this down over here, okay, and then move down and take Riga, but follow the coast. They're gonna be used to clear out this. That's their. What do I have here? These are the Panzergruppe. I'm wondering. I don't want to. Okay, how am I going to attack this? I'm going to 1, 2, and 3. But you know what? I don't want to look at all these guys. I actually want to move 1, and I want to move. Okay, these are all. I'm just to make sure this is the 18th. I don't want to be moving anybody else. This is the 18th, and this is the 16th, right? So there's all these troops. I don't want to. Yeah, okay. So these, and that's 100, 70. I'm going to move 1 more in there. Okay. Now I'm thinking that this can take this out. He doesn't need this because I need to go in here, you see. And I don't want to go over there yet. I'd like to go in there, but I'm just going to... So I think I'm going to just, with him... There's no concentric bonus, but I think we can take him. Ah! Just made it. So nothing dead. We killed 2,000, and we killed some infantry and whatever. I like that. Right, now this is going to move in. Right, now this, where can he go? He can go there, but he can't. You understand? I'm keeping him here because I want to see where I'm going to put him afterwards. That's 35. Can they? See, they need... You see, sometimes you don't... Yeah, I see 35 doesn't work for that. Yeah, these oaks can go in here. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take all these O's. Sorry, all these O's. And over here, can I... Oh, I can. Also, you'll take that. And I've got 1 oak that's a 65. Hang on, I just want to see what is his movement points if he moves. That's like... See the AP cost. See, 55, he can still attack. 60 and... No, that's a 6. The move cost 55. So he's 45. He can still attack. He can attack here too, even better. And there, I don't think he's going to be able to attack. But you can see that he can attack. Okay. I know, I'm just... Alright, so we're going to use him. We're going to use him. And we're going to use him. And we're going to use a 35er. But let's just see. These are all 60s, eh? Let's just take 160 off, because that gives us 2, and then 1 from here, and we still get that concentric bonus. Let's see back. 200 dead, 3-6. Lost a lot of mortars. I'm glad. That's a good. Now this lot is going to move in there. Now he's basically done. He can still. He's done and he's done. They're all done. He can still attack. He can still. If he moves to there, he can still. We can still attack. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. Not there. Okay, so let's take this O out. Ah. Okay, so I got 2 O's. So there's, yeah, I got 2 O's. 146, yeah, let's attack. I think we can drive him out. Okay, brilliant. We wiped him out. What was our losses? Okay, good. Now, move. No. There is the 2 guys that fought should be able to move. They should be able to take in there. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Okay, great. I'm very happy with this. And these guys have got no chance. I think we did that well. Now what's this? This is the 16th Army. We need to bring the HQ. The 18th Army HQ. And I think we'll just move him. Stay on the... there's a video. Great guy. A video. I'm wondering if we should just move it 1 up just to so that he's with the troops here. So if he ever gets attacked or whatever. There's a video by a guy that's an expert at this. Expert at Decisive Campaigns. He's expert at it. At this particular one. And it's about 2 hours. And he goes through all the tips and whatever to... What he said was, which is brilliant... He said you must... These O's that... I'm still watching it. It's a brilliant video. I'm going to finish watching it today. He said that you must attack with the oaks furthest away from the front. So these O's would be furthest. You move and attack with them first. You leave these guys with their points. You move and attack with them and they drive and then they end at the end and then they can shoot and whatever and they can't move. These guys that are on the front, you move last. You move last. So it makes sense, you know, for Blitzkrieg. And also he says you use your tanks to open a hole. You don't use them to like go around fighting. Your tanks are only used to encircle and to bust a hole open. Which you'd think it would be the case, right? Okay. So that's brilliant video. So I thought it was good. So I'm gonna watch the rest of it today. Alright, now I've got this decision over here. I'm actually wanting to bust through there and down to there and then bust up. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bust up with this. I'm going to move up. Boom. And then I'm going to... Okay, this guy's in the marsh. But he's pretty buggered. That's another 18th. I'm thinking of moving him to here. There. But why can't he attack here? I don't understand. If I'm putting him there, he can attack from here. But why? Why can't he attack from here? Oh, his move is 35. He's got 100. He should be able to attack in there. Alright, so let's just take this guy. Let's first just clear this guy away. Actually, I don't, you know, I got these guys. These guys can attack now, right? But I don't want them to attack because I want... Well, I'm just going to give you an idea. I want Cunnis. I want to get Cunnis. So I want these guys to tack in there. So I'm not going to use these guys to help here. And I'm hoping I can get, and hoping I'm going to bring that around there. So I'm going to attack him there. And I'm going to use this guy. Okay, so I got 200 to 8. Now I'm going to move. I'm wondering if I should move in there. I'm wondering if I can take this guy. Now let's just see if I can. I just don't know, man. Why can't he attack here? What is the problem? Why can't he attack here? Now why can't he? I don't understand it. Why can't he attack? Yeah. Alright, bugger that up now, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why he can't attack. He's got 100. It's moving into like forest or whatever. Maybe that's why. Okay, so they made a bit of a bugger up there. Let's bring him in. I just want to see what's he. Oh, he's 118. I think we can make him. Okay, I'm gonna bring him in there. I don't want to go in the swamp. I don't want to be in the swamp. Just having a look here. Did we remove him? We didn't. Yes, this man. How comes this the case? Oh, we did remove him. We did. Yeah, I'm going to put him in there. He can go in there. So let me just see. I'm just looking for those 0 guys. I'm going to put him. I don't want to go in the swamp. You see, the swamp is bad, man. Swamp is bad. Look at the marsh swamp or whatever. Defensive modifier. Infantry, 100%, 100%. Guns, 80%. Well, if you think about it, the swamp's not bad. Not bad for defense. So your defensive modifiers is 100%. 80% in the mods. It's light 50%, 50%, 50%. Same as it is as an attacking modifier. Defensive modifiers also. It's nice and high if you've got guns. I think that's how that thing works. 40 to enter. But it's the same for infantry as it's the same for attack and defense. That's got a cross river penalty. Yeah, it's got a cross river. So I'm just looking. I think I can move into the swamp. I hope I can. Alright, let's just see. Okay, he can't. But he can move into the swamp. You know what? He can't go anywhere else but up. Now I'm sitting with him. I'll decide what I'm going to do with him just now. Okay, so these guys I definitely want to... I'm just thinking, should I... That's motorized, that's infantry, and that's infantry. And that's motorized and motorized. So these two are infantry and infantry. And that's motorized. You know what? I'm going to move this motorized one up into there. Right? I'm keeping the infantry here. I also want to move him in here. Yeah, infantry. And I want to move him in there. Okay. Let's take this out. So that's motorized. That's motorized. Sorry, that's motorized, motorized, motorized. Okay, so I'm going to take it with these guys. And I'm going to attack with him. It's going to mix. They mixed. And I'm going to attack with him. Okay, this is the best odds we can get with the lowest time. So let's take it out. No dead. We killed a shitload of guys, eh? So this. Now I don't want group. So I don't want the. I want him to move. Yeah, the motorized there. Motorized there. And motorized there. Right. No, he's gonna stay there. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna. I was hoping that this. See, this is. He's got shit defense, right? He's got shit defense, but who do we have here? We've got they shit. Well, the trees they shit. Oh, he can't come, you see, and neither can he. Neither can he. So that's a bad move. We don't want that. Okay, we don't want this here. Okay, I'm gonna take this on. I'm hoping we can. Okay, he's not moving. Okay, he can't. 1, 2, 3. And these are 115, 115, 88. And I'll add him. But I don't want to use all my. Yeah, I don't want to use all my. Okay, let's do it. No, Dad, we lost 25 of these panzers, man. This is in the open. We should be losing all this. Jeez. Okay. So it's just the tanks. We can move. I actually want to go. Yeah, I want to attack with these guys. So I was just trying to think where. We can come down here. Okay, let's try that. Trying to cut off these guys. Yes, we lost a lot here. Some bad 25. He lost shit tons more than us, but this is. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. Shit. Can any of these guys come? Why can't these guys attack, man? They've got 80. Are they too fatigued or what the hell's the story? Oh, you can. Oh, you can. But you know what? I'm not thinking of that. I'm thinking of this. Are you with me? I'm thinking of this. This power bunch here. Can he still move? No. Okay, let's just do this first. I'm going to think of this first. I want to see how far this can get. I wonder if I must put a small concentric bonus. That's 80, 77, 80. No. We should be able to take this out. Okay, we should be able to. $600 for 6,600. That's good. Wait a second. Okay. Let's move these two guys in. He can't shoot. And he can't come down. Can he still move? Oh, he can. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm going to do with this guy? I'm going to move... Oh, shit. Hang on. See, he can't. He can't. He can still go in here and attack. Well, that's a brilliant idea. And then we cut this O off. And then he can then move into there. Because we can... But hang on, we don't need him here. Okay, I just want to see that I've... What's the time? Jeez, the time is just... Okay, I'm just gonna pause the video and make my decision here. I'm just not certain of what to do here. I'll pause it now. Okay, so I've decided what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this guy out. With these two O's. Wait, hang on. Yeah, no, I am. I just wanted to see where is he. Oh, he can still attack if he moves in there. He's very low. He's got a 33, but he can still attack if he moves in there. Then we can get this guy up to here to block the hole. So let's just move him in there. Let's move him just to keep that hole there. Let's take this O on. Okay, it's fine. It's all of them there. We take him. 2,400. We Soviet tanks and whatever. We take this. Okay, so these guys can still... He can't. Well, he's going to stay there. He's going to move. Because he's got the 55. Brilliant. Now I want to take this. I want to take this. And I don't know if it's... 2, 3. So I don't know... 46. No, let's take him out. Oh no, let's take him in. 270. Shit, that's too much. No, he's in. See, he adds that one, 270. See, he's too much. But we need to... See, let me just give you an idea. This guy has got 150 bonus. He's got just an HQ in there. But I don't want to take any chances with him, you see. So I'm thinking of... Boom. Boom. Right, that's 2 of those O's. And then taking the... Because look at his experience of 50 and his experience of 45. Taking him and including him. And maybe him. Just think it's too much, eh? I think it's too much. Okay, let's just go for it. Ah, got it. I was just holding my breath there. 200 dead, 3,000. Brilliant. I was holding my breath there. So we took that. Okay, can this move his whole... Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can move his whole. Boom. Right, that's done. That's done. Now this HQ is still sitting here. I'm wondering. He can't move. I've got to bring this HQ up here. So I'm thinking. Why he's still covered? I can move him up to there. He should be able to cover up to there. He needs to. You see, I need him with a O, but I don't want him. I don't want him. See, this guy can't move, man. He can only move down. Oh, he can move down. Yeah, so if I put him down there, then I could put the HQ with this guy. Or with this guy. Well, not that, not the... Now, my problem... I think this is too... He's got too big infantry and he's got... I think we need to drive this away. Just to drive him away. Okay, we... Oh, should I... Should I down here? He can still attack, eh? He can still attack. Because if I take this guy... Let's just say I pick him. Which is in. I pick him. I pick him. And I pick him. Ah, it's 264, eh? It's a pity. Well, 194. I got a concentric, but wait, can I pick him? I can't pick him, eh? Can't. Can I pick him? So I can pick him. That's this O. We need him there as concentric bonus, and I can buck this O out. Hey! He's got two, and can I pick anybody here? I know I'm trying everything, eh? So it got 94. This is a strong guy, yeah. These two guys are finished. I think I'm going to go for it. 200 dead, 4,200. You know, we can't stand Panzer whatever's. Eesh. Can he move in there? I can. Then, yeah, none of these guys. I'm going to move. Can he move? No, he can't. I'm going to move this in here. And I'm going to see if I can push this guy away. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can push this guy away. Okay, 3,200, which is good. Okay, I pushed him away. Oh, shit. What does that mean? Where's my fuel? Hope I'm not... No, I'm covered with fuel. It's probably ammunition. I'm going to bring the HQ in, don't worry. Oh, they've run out of bloody... Oh, shit. That's not going to help me. Oh, shit. They ran out of fuel, ammunition or something. I don't know what they ran out. Why were these bottles, man? What are these things? What's this? Okay, force envelopment, but we don't have it till next turn. Okay, what's this? I know I'm just 80%. 0 barrels needing. No, it has no fuel available. Oh shit! Oh shit! There we go. Oh shit, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. We've got no fucking fuel. Oh shit. Is that what remains in Eastern? We're in shit. We're just gonna have to take it. Fuck it. No fuel. Well, that doesn't help. No fuel. Nobody's got any fuel. No fuel. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Look, well, let's hope he... I'm gonna move him in, yeah? Because he's got a good defensive bonus in there. And I'm gonna move him... Just want to see where the green is, where I get all the green. I actually want to move him a bit more. Him to stay behind us. I think I'm in shit here, because I ran out of fuel. I'm thinking, where's these bottles here, man? What's going on? I should be able to move in here. But I can move there. Don't they carry... They carry... They carry... Supplies consumption. That's what's that? Morale. They carry... Don't they carry... supply? Okay, so they might be carrying supply. I might be able to move them. By one turn, I might be able to move him. Can I move him? I'm just trying to... Because I want this guy as a bit skinnier. I know I'm taking my time. I don't know. This guy's a bit skinnier. He's on his own. And this guy's got no fuel. So I'm in real shit here with this fuel fucking problem, man. Hey. Okay, so... He needs to... What is the problem here? Has he got no fuel either? Oh, fuck it, man. You can't move anything without fuel. Let's request some more fuel. Help, more trains. You know, I'm fucking... Okay, you can press this once. Your petition to the Fuhrer for additional 2,000 of fuel will be delivered directly to each of your theaters to the Panzer Group is ready for immediate use. You stress the urgency of the situation and necessity for other fronts to make sacrifices in order you can carry the day with the operation. Press the quick button again and you gain the benefit. Ignore the button if you wish to proceed. It will reset back to normal next turn. Accepting the benefit will cause the game's difficulty to drop by -10 and increase your opponent's difficulty by the same amount. Now, I don't understand that well, but I don't want to... I'm without fuel. Would it be given to me immediately? Will it be given to me immediately? Because I'm without fuel now. And now next turn he's gonna attack. Alright, I'm gonna have to we're gonna end it because look, the video is now 18 minutes past hour and a half. So I'm gonna end it here. And I'm gonna go and read in the manual what the story is. If you don't have fuel, I mean, I've got an HQ sitting there. That's no good. Yeah, he's sitting right there. I've got an HQ sitting in shit over there. And he can't move. Nobody can move. So I've got to watch this fuel entry that's sitting at 0 now. So I don't know what to do here. Alright, so we'll end it there for now. Sean from Combat Simulations. Please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos and like and share them. Helps me a lot. Alright, until our next Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa video. Good day on you.